What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm doing something a little bit different than I usually do. Usually I play games, but there's a game I really wanted to talk about and bring attention to because it's coming out this year. The game I'm talking about is Beyond Sandbox VR. It's a VR game that is evolving fast and has next-gen physics and other features. In my opinion, it is the most advanced VR experience we've seen so far. It's like Gary's mod and Bone Lab put together, if that makes sense. And it's gotten a lot of hype, and recently it's gotten a little bit of hate, but today we're going to break down every feature, what's real and what's not, and why this game might just change everything. If you don't know what Beyond Sandbox VR is, Beyond Sandbox is an upcoming VR sandbox shooter from Atlas XR. It is built in Unreal Engine 5 and targeting PC VR, Quest 2, and 3. It's physics heavy, modder friendly, and multiplayer ready. It also will come with zombies, so that's cool. Zombies, like the bigger ones, have jiggle physics, so it makes you feel more immersed into the game. They also have bite physics, so you could put stuff in their mouth and they'll bite down on it. So it's really cool. The entire game is built on real physics, everything. Bullets, bones, fingers, weapons. You can interact realistically. If you shoot someone in the leg, they'll collapse. Hit them too hard, their bones break. Even fingers react naturally based on force and collisions. This isn't just Boneworks style grab anything. Beyond Sandbox uses procedural grips and physics-based fingers so you can interact like in real life. Holding a crowbar feels different from holding a pistol. And the guns aren't like fake and they feel weird and it snaps to your hand. You're able to grab them as much as you want with the procedural grabbing. And the bullets travel with real force and velocity. Guns have realistic recoil with, when you shoot, the stock will come back and it can even damage somebody. And I think this is one of the most detailed weapon systems I've seen in a VR sandbox game. In all honesty, a lot of them have it with mods and whatnot, but this game does it on base, so imagine all the mods to come with it. The game will be gory, and apparently we're going to have a huge gore update, but you'll be able to fight zombies and be able to have procedural cutting, so you can cut off their arms, legs, you could break their jaws even. But it's all grounded in physics, not animations. That means no fights are always the same, it'll always be different. And this game isn't just solo. You can't, like, it'd be boring just to sit around and do all this by yourself, but it also has multiplayer, so you could play online, PvP, or co-op, and across Quest and PC VR. That's very big. And LAN support is confirmed too, so local testing and custom servers are on the table. It's definitely available, and yeah. There's also modding and creator tools. The devs are releasing a modding SDK with full asset support, meaning you can build, upload, and share your own weapons, maps, and mechanics. This is really looking like Gary's mod of VR at this point. Now I want to address the hate it has received for the past month. The first part is them using free assets. Yes, some assets are free, and most early access or indie games use them. The difference here is how they're used as stand-ins. The systems, the physics, interactions, networking, those are custom built. The art polish comes later. And I'm assuming, in my opinion, I think it has something to do with the budget. So, for example, a lot of games have had different free assets and they use those, but once they got a bigger budget, they were able to change that. It's just an early game. That doesn't mean they're going to be stuck with these. They could just be for testing purposes. You never know. And a lot of people are like, it'll never live up to the hype. It's just like overrated. It's totally fair concern, it's your opinion, and y'all get to think that. We've seen VR games overpromise, but this dev team is taking the opposite approach, showing their systems early, testing features in public builds, and some other people are saying it's just another Boneworks clone. Beyond Sandbox isn't trying to be Boneworks, it's trying to be a platform based for creators, and Boneworks is a story-driven tech demo. This is a physics sandbox with multiplayer zombies and modding baked in. Very different goals. Now, the dev team is very small, but constantly active. They've hosted AMAs, shown system breakdowns, and pushed content updates. One of their coders even shared how they're optimizing UE5 for Quest, so it won't be laggy and very terrible to play. Now, the future potential of this game is crazy. If they pull all of this off, it's going to be amazing. You have PvP, PvE against humans and zombies, and it's just everything in one game, and these aren't even modded. So imagine what you'll be able to do with zombies, normal characters, what you'll be able to do with friends and everything, the maps you can add. It's like, we have unlimited possibilities. And yeah, you have this with stuff like Boneworks, Bone Labs, but this is something completely different. A lot of people have said that other dev teams can do this. And yes, I believe that other dev teams can possibly do this, like 100%. But this dev team, a small dev team, keep that in mind, are able to do this and get it out in this year. I think that's impressive and something I could never do. Now, I wanted to say this to the end because, you know, I didn't want to get called a glazer. But I am a mod in Beyond Sandbox. I just wanted to say how we connect as a community. We have had some problems, but we always push through. We do interact with the community a lot in the Discord. We've done giveaways, we've done a talent show, which is fun, by the way. I even hosted in that. And the community manager, Silas, amazing guy. If you ever join the Discord server and you see him talking, he's always active, and he's a nice guy. He does a lot for Beyond. He's the one that hosts events, does giveaways, he contacts the patron members, and he talks to them all the time. He posts announcements, he interacts with the community, he does a whole bunch of stuff. And if you're a part of this, you would realize how big of a community it really is and how special it is to the devs and to everybody in the community. But that's all I have. Beyond Sandbox is a long way to go, but the foundation is insane. This isn't empty hype. The physics work. The weapons work, multiplayer is confirmed, modding is coming. This is the VR sandbox we've been waiting for. If you're excited like I am, go ahead and wishlist it on Steam or Meta, join the Discord, and follow the updates by following them on Twitter, TikTok, and even subscribing them on YouTube. Another way to see updates when they come out before they even get released to the public, get a special role on Discord, in a special chat where you can talk to the devs every single day, then you need to get the patron down below. It's only like $3 to $4, and that's pretty cheap, if I do say so myself. And you get to see a whole bunch of stuff they're doing, that some of the stuff they don't even release to the public. This is just a start to this amazing game. Like, when it releases, it'll be good and we'll be able to play it, but that doesn't mean that this is the end. This is just the beginning. And joining this community maybe will help shape the next big thing in VR. I also wanted to mention that I was not paid to say any of this or paid to make this video, influenced by others. I really just, there was hate going around, you know, and I really wanted to clear the air and at least help, you know, and help some of you if you're confused on what you're really seeing and wanting to buy. If you love the content I make and you love what you saw today, let me know down in the comments. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.